Hello, welcome to Lost Art. I'm Gar.
I'm Paul. Helmet Paul.
Helmet
Paulson.
And,
I literally said Paul. I was like, didn't mean that. Going to pass it off as a joke.
Is that your real name?
Yes, my real name.
Why not?
Paul. I don't mind people calling me that.
I hate people calling you Paul.
Really?
It bothers the shit out of me.
Really?
When I'm upstairs and someone says, "Oh, Paul's coming in for a pint," I'm like, "Who?" And they say, "Helmet." Then don't call him that.
I don't like that name.
You don't like Helmet?
No.
I'm sorry.
I know. I'm fucking not like a better now.
Too late for you.
I tried to get Paul in there. Clearly not working.
Too late.
Yeah.
You'll honest to God, you'll never be anything other than Helmet to me. It's not, man. And the only reason I even remember your name as Helmet is because being a Fibbers 100 million years ago, there was the shittest A4 poster blue tacked onto a wall that had every single band in the history of bands written on the poster, and it just said hits by DJ Helmet.
So I the one that designed that.
I don't know who made it.
All my posters had like monkeys in spacesuits.
No, there was absolutely no imagery on this poster whatsoever.
No.
This was one of the ones that Fibbers banked together themselves, and it just it literally said like every Friday night or every Saturday night or whatever it was, and it just went like L7, fucking I don't know, Queen, fucking Metallica, Megadeth, Pantera, whatever. Literally every band ever in the tiny font across this A4.
It should have just wrote my name and music underneath it. Music.
And then it just said by DJ Helmet, and I think it had like this little clip art helmet.
Oh, like a helmet that goes on your head?
Yeah.
That's not even how you
That's
spell
not
it.
it. It's spelled wrong, I know.
Oh,
but I think it had a little, like a turtle fucking shell helmet above it by DJ Helmet. And that's
I wish I'd never made that joke years ago when I pretended to not speak English and that my name was Helmet, and that just took off.
I don't care what the backstory is.
No, I'm not going into it.
You're just never going to be Paul. It's too ordinary.
And apparently someone from Germany was telling me that name is the equivalent of being called Albert.
Maybe.
In English, or like
a classic name.
Jeremiah, something
mad. Like
an old. So it's an old name, yeah.
Anyway, this podcast is going to be volume 1.
Volume 1, because
absolutely volume 1 of what will be a continuing trend throughout Lost Art, and this is one-hit wonders.
Yeah, we knew it was coming.
It was the most obvious.
But we needed a break after that difficult last one.
That difficult second album.
Now we're going for the pop market now with this one.
Our difficult sophomore album was it took us a while.
I don't even want to say the name of that podcast anymore. I can't remember what it was.
I don't even remember what it was about.
Songs.com.
And it's been a while. This one is super simple. It's going to be nice and quick. It's going to, as with most of the Lost Art podcasts, I think we're going to be choosing about 6 songs each. This we will piss through.
Yeah.
No problem.
And it is, you see, I don't read these lists online because they irritate me so much.
Yeah.
One-hit wonder lists online from people like Joe.e, not Joe.e, Love and Dublin and stuff like, best one-hit wonders from bands who had giant careers. Like, if you look at, you're going to get...
Creep by Radiohead.
Yeah. It's a one-hit wonder. And our fucking Aha Take On Me is up there a lot. And I've even seen Rio by Duran Duran on them lists.
Die in a big fire.
If you think that's
massive
if you
fire.
think that's a
if you think that's even their biggest song.
If they're even their biggest song,
get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Let alone their best.
It pains me when people that don't know anything about music write those lists.
What's your best Duran Duran song?
Best Duran Duran song. Ooh.
I'll tell you what mine is for you. You can have a second.
Go on.
Right? A View to a Kill.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Perfect.
You know what? It's one of those James Bond songs that I forget is a James Bond song. It's that good.
It's that good.
It's just not even...
View to a Kill.
It's obviously very Bondy.
Yes.
Clearly. But it could be... It's just... You listen to that without thinking about James Bond is what I'm trying to say.
So
I didn't think about it once.
It's so good. What's your best Duran Duran?
Planet Earth.
Planet Earth?
There's no sign of life. It's perfect. Driving. Just fucking... Not driving. Just drives from the start to yeah. Just perfect. I have a million. Love the Show 4. I love Deftones version of Show 4 more though.
Deftones version of Show 4 is super.
I like...
but there's a million versions of Show 4.
I love Come Undone by Duran Duran because it's dark and gothy, and I don't know if you know this, I'm a secret goth.
You have a secret goth?
Am I secret?
This is the third podcast you've mentioned goth.
Goth? It is?
Yeah.
I'm going to stop that now.
You should just admit to your gothness.
I do admit to it.
Yeah?
I
like loads of goth, but I
don't get to go to any goth clubs because I'm always in work.
Well, we have a new one starting here this week. Yeah. 2 floors of goth.
T Crypt is coming here.
Yep.
fuck me. That's a great idea because I love Decrypt. Well,
Darklands upstairs.
I love it in theory because I can't go to it ever, but it's in my favourite bar now, which means I'm going to be going to it. I might sneak a set in if I'm allowed.
You feel, sort of, I would say.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Right, give me your first one-hit wonder song.
My first one-hit wonder.
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
Is I like this one. A band called G Tom Mac.
G Tom Mac. What's the song?
Cry Little Sister.
Cry Little Sister.
Oh yeah.
Cry Little Sister.
From the Lost Boys.
Oh shit, son. Yes.
I wouldn't normally pick a movie song.
Yeah.
But that's not the. You've
done it twice in this podcast, though.
This is our first podcast. What are you talking about?
No, on this list, I know what you've been picking.
There's another one from another movie.
There is.
Oh, there's a couple of ones from movies actually. Right, I might have to leave that one then. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I listen to that song so much I don't consider it from the Lost Boys anymore.
Like View to a Kill.
Like View to a Kill.
This is the theme. Fuck one hit wonders.
Shit, we just went movie songs that transcended the movie.
We're through the Looking Glass. Fuck.
Jesus Christ, Cry Little Sister from Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Na, 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 dun, dun, na. Oh my god. That band doesn't look remotely like they fucking wrote that song.
Did they bang it else out afterwards? No?
Well, no, otherwise they wouldn't have been on this fucking.
I know, but loads of bands. Listen, there's bands I've got there.
Yeah, I know they
albums,
have.
You know?
I don't know any other G Tom Mac songs. In fact, when I downloaded, I think I got like an album by them. I think they, you know what, this is how much of a one-hit wonder. I think they released another album recently and they just put that on it. In case people went, where's fucking Cry Little Sister? That's like 25 years ago.
Europe playing the Final Countdown twice at every gig. To open and close.
Oh, yeah.
To open and close.
Oh, I mean...
Dirty.
That's how light they are on tunes.
But they've got 2 or 3 big songs.
A gig, man.
A gig. They play the same song.
Yeah, of course. But that's what I'm saying.
I've done that.
Have you?
Yeah.
But your song's only 4 seconds long.
Yeah, and there was about a 5-year period of my life there with 20 Bulls where I had to play Bow Down twice at every gig.
I like to think that the reason... part of the reason I don't ever do a gig is because I'm kind of shit scared of fucking doing gigs. But mainly it's because I'll only ever release an EP and move on to a whole new project then. And what am I supposed to do? 4 songs, 15 minutes and then leave the stage? That's one of the main reasons.
The beauty of that is you can become like an artist in your own right under different names. So you could in theory do a gig with all of your different little projects.
Although Sprinter has 4 EPs and about 4 EPs and about 4 separate songs and remixes, Michael Jackson remixes and all that.
You should do that, do a gig.
No, I don't really want to. The new music I'm doing now is the last Sprinter had an album. I had a Sprinter album coming out. I remember. Yeah. That's been amalgamated into a rock band.
Into that?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what that is now. Anyway, what was saying? G Tom Mac, Cry Little Sister. If you don't know it, you do. Listen to it and go, oh yeah.
Well, you're going to listen to it as part of this podcast.
You fucking better. People. Yeah. There's going to be some people listening to just that and not the podcast, and some people just listen
Cash
to the podcast
Money,
and not
I would say, do you reckon 80% of the people who listen to this podcast will not listen to the
Yeah, because they'll just know it. They'll just know the song and go, we'll not listen to that again.
But that's the idea.
Like, do you know what? It's hard to tell why people will take this podcast. They'll have all the information really...
But it's going to be spoon-fed to them.
No, but what I'm saying is they can check the list before they hear our podcast.
Of course
they might not want to listen to the podcast after reading the list. And alternatively, they might not want to listen to the playlist after they hear the podcast or even see the podcast. Like One Hit Wonders might skip by a lot of people now and go, not even hearing this, even though it's a fucking good podcast, man. It is a good podcast.
It is. Well, it's brand new, but yeah. Okay, so that's
I'm going to move on from G Tom Mac, Cry Little Sister from Lost Boys.
Okay, incredible. I'm going to pick My Sharona by the Knack.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any other song, but
I don't think they exist.
I think you can eclipse yourself with a song that big.
Yeah. That song so good. So good.
I love it. It makes you feel really happy.
It's so good. I've got this thing where when we're picking songs,
it's a bit now lyrically looking back on it. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's like listen. I mean, 80%. We've been saying this for years. 80% of everything is shy. Right? So 80% of music is shy, 80% of one-hit wonders are shy. Now and again.
No, I mean, there's a few songs.
Oh, that's some suspect shit.
Suspect lyrics.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So 80% of that song.
I like the touch of the younger kind.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wasn't you about that now?
Woo!
Anyway.
Catholic Church.
And the solo was great.
It's just a perfect pop song. It's nailed from the get-go. Fuck everything else they ever done.
It starts strong and finishes better.
I have 4 copies of that on 7-inch. 4.
Jesus.
Just in case I wear them out.
You know what, man? That's a song you'd hear in a lot of bars. Rock nights, because I know Nirvana covered it, but it means that it was in all the rock clubs as well.
Yeah, it's just...
And it is a rock song.
Fucking, it transcends what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's a perfect poppy, stupid throwaway song. And it suits that world of the one-hit wonder so perfectly.
It is. It's a very good example.
It could almost define it. That and 99 Red Balloons could almost define.
You see, a German will obviously disagree with you, but I have heard a lot of Deadly Nina songs that but only Germans would know them. We wouldn't know them. It is a one-hit wonder. It is, of course it is. Worldwide, it's seen as a one-hit wonder.
Yes, 100%.
It's fucking brilliant.
What's your next one?
My next one is You're a Woman by Whitetown.
Go again?
You're a Woman by Whitetown.
Go again?
Whitetown, the band.
Yes.
You're a Woman.
I do not know this song.
You do.
I probably do, but I do not know by name. Oh shit, yes, now I know it. This is why it's a one-hit wonder then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
I like that song.
It's fucking phenomenal. This is a lad just made... I can't remember his name. I don't have to know his name. I don't know everything.
I know a little bit about him.
Remember Top of the Pops?
Yeah.
It was number 1 for all the time and he wouldn't go on Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
So they had to get dancers.
He made that in his bedroom.
Made in his bedroom. Had absolutely no intention of or wants to be famous.
Yeah, someone heard it and fucking told him to throw it out to somebody. Yeah.
Now, I say he doesn't want to be famous. Maybe, I don't know how it happens, but you can tell that this lad was either too nervous to be or just didn't want that.
He had the full autism. And he had the music autism.
The music autism.
That's what happens. There's loads of people who make the stuff in their bedrooms.
I would fucking kill for that.
Right?
I would love that.
But honestly, there's loads of people who make the stuff in their bedrooms and they have no intention ever of other people hearing it.
The best songs in the world probably haven't been released.
Absolutely. There's about 1 million of the greatest songs ever composed
sitting
on not even on a hard drive, on a 4-track.
4-track, yeah.
On a Tascam in somebody's bedroom.
Yeah.
I knew a fellow...
And better versions of good songs on those as well.
I knew a fellow when I was a young fella. His name was Nodger. Noel O'Donnell, right? And Noel O'Donnell had... he's still kicking around. He's one of my best mates as a young fella. And he was very, very, very into computers. And he had not the Amiga 500 that everybody had. He had like the 1200 or something that had the extra RAM and all this kind of shit. And he was one of the first people I ever seen use a computer to make music. He got some 17 million fucking floppy disks that would install some sort of sequencer that had a couple of synths built into it. And he used to sit at home just banging out tunes. And this is like pre-fucking MIDI and everything. Like, this is like using the keyboard.
Yeah, actually
we're not triggering samples here. Yeah. We are just like making noises on a fucking MIDI sound card, essentially. Yeah. And he was banging out shit for fucking years. So when we were young fellas, like, we used to go over to his house and not what have you done? He made his own version of Street Fighter one day. Like, we walked over to his house and he'd like design sprites and programmed the little side-scrolling...
Oh, I thought you meant the song.
No, like...
Music, he covered the music.
A video game. He made his own little video game for the crack. But his first love, he was in a band. The first band I was ever in, he was in for a little while. Just a little garage band, acting the bollocks.
They were fun.
It's the best crack.
Jesus Christ, they were fun. They're learning an instrument while they're really playing it. Yeah. Oh,
and everybody trying to learn like the same 4 songs that were covers. Yeah. But then...
Nobody had a good drummer.
No. There was not. There was just the fucker whose parents had the most amount of money. He was a drummer.
No, the person who fucking was relegated to it.
Well, yeah,
you're putting goal.
The few bob.
The drummer's the guy who got put in a garage.
That's the most expensive.
Oh, you would have had to, and it's hard. But yeah, you would have to. But the drummer was the guy who got put in goal.
Absolutely.
Realistically, a lot of time.
And it was always a guitarist who never played drums. It was teaching the drummer how to play drums. Do you remember that? Yeah. They just go boom.
Yeah. No, mate. It's, yeah,
exactly.
But I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's not me.
I've got a guitar.
You can go front.
I tried that for a while. I tried to be a drummer for a while.
I was
terrible at it. I can't keep time. I'm not very good at it.
I can do it. I'm not very good, but I can do it.
Yeah, I reckon I want to. I've always wanted to, and I still want to.
It's too much moving, man. It's like jogging.
It's too much money.
Well, you can buy a drum kit for next to nothing, but it's the grief of it. And you can't rehearse at home. Neighbours giving out to you.
Yeah, no. I could get maybe an E-kit. Listen.
E-kits are great now.
Yeah, they are very good.
But yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about, but
we're talking about great. One-hit wonders, and mine was Whitetown.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
My next one is interesting. My next one is, I did not hear this song when it was on the radio. I heard the song when my uncle came back from the Lebanon with a